So, my article today is going to talk to you guys a little bit about sleep gummies. We've all heard that cannabis is used for sleep more than anything. It's definitely very effective for that. And many individuals who aren't even comfortable going to the dispensaries to buy the right products for sleep are utilizing CBD hemp based products to assist with their sleep. And this particular story has an interesting twist for you.
I know, like, I used to smoke all day long, and then I would read my daughter like a story, and I'd get like 2 pages into the story. So cannabis works for sleep because I'd be out and she'd still be holding the book. So
That's
it
just
definitely
called
works.
being a dad. That just happens because you're a dad.
Love it.
That's
Well,
just
today
age.
my article comes to us from High Times, and the headline reads Texas woman receives lifetime ban for bringing CBD sleep gummies on Carnival cruise line.
For L.
Forever. Says going on a cruise is intended to be a break from reality and a place where you vacation your way, whether that means being active on excursions in foreign destinations or sleeping in and relaxing on the deck. However, one individual recently received a lifetime ban for attempting to bring CBD gummies on board. According to local news 10, Texan Melinda Van Belhusen has gone on many cruises in the past, and the frequency she has earned priority boarding.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Her most recent trip was meant to celebrate her 21st wedding anniversary with her husband, as well as her son's senior year of high school by traveling to Aruba, Caraco, and the Dominican Republic. During the boarding of the Carnival cruise ship Horizon at the port of Miami, Florida, she was set to visit. She was pulled aside with a security officer when they found CBD gummies in her bag. She said, I have trouble sleeping, so it was just to make sure I could sleep on the trip. So if there were any issues, I could sleep. I've always traveled with them, no problem. Van Belhusen explained that she was taken away from her family to a separate area where she was interrogated by both ship security and law enforcement. She said, I sat there for 2.5 hours, not really sure what was going to happen, she said. The way they treated me was like a criminal. At first, she thought it was a mistake, something often prohibited on the ship when boarding. I thought it was one of those situations where you're like, oh, shoot, I left a bottle of water in my backpack. You got to throw it away kind of thing. She says it happens all the time at TSA. CBD has been legal in the U.S. since 2018. The 2018 Farm Bill was passed and has been sold in any state as long as it contained less than 0.3% of THC. The problem with the cruise line, in fact, with all major cruise lines, is that they do not permit CBD on board due to federal restrictions. According to Van Belhusen, even the captain questioned her during the incident. The captain asked me several times if I had a marijuana card or if I had a diagnosis, if I needed it, she said. I said, it's CBD. That doesn't exist. It's just not a thing. She and her family did not continue their vacation and were sent a letter from Carnival on August 5th stating that she was banned from ever cruising with the Carnival cruise line in the future. The letter said, this decision was based on your actions on the current cruise, which were a violation of the cruise ship rules, interfered with the safety and or enjoyment of other guests on the ship, or caused harm to Carnival, the letter stated. It also said your attempt to book a future cruise will result in cancellation and a possible loss of deposit monies. Now, obviously, local news channels reported on this. This poor woman and her family are just trying to go on a vacation. I am assuming they're probably out the money that they paid for the trip. The article doesn't go on to and describe really anything else in detail about that. A pretty outrageous allegation, in my opinion, and I can't wait to hear what you guys think about Carnival Cruise Lines and this CBD policy. This is Carmen Sacramento coming at you live from High at 9.
How did they even find these gummies in the first place?
They go through your bags when you get on these boats.
They don't go through your bag like that.
Listen, I'm just
Yeah, the
tired
dog
of dealing with these damn CBD heads. You got these CBD heads running all over these cruise ships, just ruining my time, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it.
Trip's ruined.
They do this CBD thing with these gummies. They get crazy.
They run around screaming CBD all over the place.
What the hell's
Oh,
wrong
man.
with these people? I'm glad they
Spiking
got
people's
banned.
drinks with CBD. Crazy,
I-
out of control.
I don't understand how they got caught.
I don't know.
I think I'm willing to bet
I
you that they probably offered one of these to some crew member or to a chef or something like that, and then
yeah, that's what
and then they're
people do.
obligated to keep their job, and so they snitched on them, and then
Yeah.
that's how they found it.
That's what CBD people do. They try to get everybody hooked on CBD. That way, the next week you're sucking D for CBD.
Sucking D for CBD. Oh man, put that on a T-shirt.
Flat
Wow.
backing for some CBD. Yeah, I think a dog got him, Jason.
I'm not
Crazy.
buying that. I'm not buying that because I don't believe that CBD has an odor. I'm not
No,
buying
listen,
that.
they go through your stuff pretty good.
They do.
I
I've
had
been on plenty of
my aunt
cruises.
that just went on a cruise.
I've been on
She
plenty
had a
of
pen.
cruises.
She had a vape pen.
I've been on plenty of
And they
cruises, and
found
they don't search your stuff like that. I'm not buying that.
I mean, I don't know if they searched it or what, but I know she had a vape pen, and they somehow found the pen. But they didn't trip; they just took it from her.
Yeah, they usually just confiscate it, but and especially like if it's in a state that's legal, so like if you're leaving out of a port in San Diego or something like that, they're usually pretty cool.
Florida.
From my understanding, they do now go through your stuff pretty strictly or pretty thoroughly, and cannabis is illegal in international waters.
Yeah. Stop trying to smuggle CBD.
I mean, what if you had it?
Damn
what
outlaws.
if you had it in your actual pocket? Like,
What
Listen, I don't
are you
know.
talking about? Your pants pocket or your
like
prison pocket?
like your actual pocket. Yes, your actual pocket.
You know what I'm saying? There's
Yes,
two different.
real-
Those are two different pockets.
yeah,
bro.
we're not going into those types of pockets, bro. No pocket checks like that, buddy.
Well, and women have an extra pocket.
Oh boy.
Whoa.
Oh whoa, damn.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
What do you think
It's been
about?
known to happen before.
What do you think
I
about
think this thing just went into the corner pocket.
Yeah, what do you think about this, Rico? I mean, you've been pretty quiet on this one, but I have seen you pretty active in the chat. Oh, you're on.
Rico
are you on
in the
mute?
chat
Are you
out
on
of
mute?
pocket.
Are you on mute, Rico?
Well, it seems
There
as
we
if I
go.
was on mute. I was
There we
over here
go.
talking and shit,
Yeah.
thinking that was going on.
No one was
yeah,
hearing you.
I'm 100% with Luke. Like leave the CBD alone. Number one, don't be caught. If you're gonna get caught with anything, do not get caught with CBD, because not only are you going to be, it's not going to have the full effect as full spectrum, but also you're going to be trashed by people on the internet for getting caught with CBD,
Yeah.
getting
Yeah, we're
a
definitely
lifetime ban from
God.
Carnival Cruise for
CBD.
trying to smuggle some CBD on that shit. But I always like you said, Jason. You can smuggle pretty much anything.
I mean,
on
but let's
a
talk about
cruise.
the
Just-
letter.
I really-
let's talk
like,
about the letter and talking about how they endangered people on this trip.
Did she?
Like,
Yeah,
I'm
did
with
she?
it.
Did she
I'm
try to
with
like
it.
pull it out? Did she try to pull it out and declare it?
I don't know.
You
I
can
really
never bring this
like
on
your
the
comment.
boat again, like, but you're banned for life.
I
What
really,
about when the laws change? Can she come back then?
I think she's still going to be banned because CBD is dangerous.
Carnival.
But nonetheless, Rico, I really liked your chat. It's like it said this sounds like a TikTok challenge gone wrong.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. It's like, hey, go on a cruise.
And there's layers of that shit.
Go on
China.
a cruise and tip everybody with CBD gummies and see how it works. And that's yeah.
Did she like just try to? Did she try to like declare this shit?
This I have so many
It makes
question
no
marks.
sense.
I know.
Who knows?
I know. Who gets caught
it a
with
bulk?
CBD gummies? Like
Was
I
it
can
a
see
bulk
someone.
pack of
I can
these?
see someone getting caught with like CBD isolate. Okay, I can see that.
You just
I
don't
can see
take.
that.
You just don't take them out.
But
Like,
a
like,
CBD gummy. I mean, why wouldn't you just take that and put that into a whole nother package and container, and no one would ever know anything?
Right.
So
if
weird
I have
to me.
edibles or if I have edibles or stuff that looks like other stuff, I put it with the other stuff. I'm not gonna go any deeper than that. But I put it in with the other
We're all
stuff.
experienced smugglers, okay?
fine.
This lady may not understand how the smuggling game works, so.
How old is she?
She's
Well,
gonna
if
learn.
she's a lifetime member of a Carnival Cruise, then I'm guessing that she is a senior citizen. But I don't want to, I don't want
Well,
to
it
stereotype.
was her
Are you
21st
saying that?
wedding anniversary and her son's graduation from high school. So I say she's probably in her mid 60s.
So you're
Oh
telling
no,
me?
it sounds like you could be describing Lauren Boebert too. She's she's a 36-year-old grandmother. So I don't know.
Oh boy.
Depending on how
Not backing
I
for
don't know.
CBD, right?
Yeah. You guys are
And
silly.
listen, everybody here knows too. This is really the thing. Is like there's people that are lacing CBD with fentanyl nowadays. You know what I'm saying? And you just don't
Yep.
know.
You
know
don't
what
know
I'm saying?
about
Like,
this fentanyl CBD.
Fentanyl CBD.
Oh,
It could
Yeah.
God.
ruin the whole
Stop
boat
it. Stop
ride.
the propaganda. It sounds like all of a sudden
Well,
this
well,
show
well,
is
well, well,
sponsored by
she's from Texas,
Project
and she is from
Sam.
Texas. Well, she is from Texas, right?
She is from Texas.
Did they show?
Yeah, so she's
You
probably
know,
has
and you
low
know,
tolerance.
No, I heard about
yeah,
there's fentanyl CBD gangs. They're ran by wild horses, and they
They're-
deliver CBD right to your doorstep,
Oh,
force
boy.
you to have it.
Oh, boy.
Hung
Horsey
on you
courage.
and
Well,
shut
in the Lola cartel.
Yeah.
what I'm getting at is because she's in Texas, she might have got the shit from a gas station, and it could have
Yeah,
been
for real.
it could have
Okay.
been laced with some stuff that she doesn't know was in it.
Mm.
Hey, let everybody
Oh,
know, don't go on Carnival if you like weed, because they're going to take your
Yeah.
CBD.
Any,
Boycott Carnival.
any cruise line. I don't know why we're just sticking to Carnival. It's all the major cruise lines have this exact same policy. So this is Carnival just happens to be in the news and getting some free publicity about it.
No, I heard Viking Cruise Line, like anything goes. I heard you could just pillage and
You
go up
just
the
pillage.
coast.
And what else? What else, Luke?
That's when it was in the old country, Luke, but not anymore.
Oh.
Just chop bodies up.
Yeah.
They stopped doing that now.
Yes, they stopped
that's
doing
Check
that.
your prison pocket for
They
what
stopped-
you got,
It's,
right?
it's gonna happen again.
The vegan
How
lobby
would that
came
company
in.
think-
even make money anymore if they don't do that anymore?
I think this is a great cause for all the CBD lovers out there, all you CBD heads, all you CBD smokers out there to rally around this woman and make sure boycott Carnival Cruise.
And
With Carnival.
And on-
CBD Unite.